What's good, guys? Pretend like I didn't see you there. Alrighty. Happy Thursday. Super pumped. Lots of stuff to go over today. We'll just start. What's up, my man? We'll just start right into it. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to when you're going through some shit? What I want to get across to you today is how you talk to yourself is so fucking important. It's mind-blowing how negative people are to themselves. I've heard people say that you'll allow somebody else to treat you just as bad as you treat yourself, but no worse. And if that's the case, you can only fucking imagine how fucked off some people's self-talk is to let somebody else trample the fuck all over them like that. And so what I'm trying to get at here is that you create a culture in your own head, in your own soul, of how you discuss things with yourself. And I'll get honest with you. One of my biggest struggles is that I'm consistently like, fuck, man. I don't know if that's going to work. But then, immediately afterwards, the person who I've been building, and I believe to a degree God and my soul come in and just be like, nah, dog, shut the fuck up and make this fucking work, bruh. Because that's what it comes down to. When you talk to yourself in your own head, when you talk to your own soul and your creator, are you a fucking savage? Or are you acting like a fucking little punk? What's up, Kyler? What's up, Audrey? The thing is that we consistently sell ourselves short in life. And if you don't, kudos. But I would say that this is a struggle every human being on the planet has to cope with daily. And the trick is you just get better at it. It's not like one day you just stop second guessing yourself. It's not like one day you just stop having negative thoughts. That's never gonna fucking happen. But what will happen is you will have the ability when something kicks in and is like, man, fuck this. I hate today. And I ain't doing none of this shit. Wouldn't work anyway. And then all of a sudden from left field, that person who you've been building with the difficult tasks and pushing through and just being the man or woman that you know you need to fucking be, just comes out of left field and fucking clobbers that negative little fucking dick in your head. And it's just like, no, son, we're going to get this shit. Fuck that. I will fucking make a way. That's how I talk to myself when I start getting crazy. When I start being like, man, my life isn't good enough. What the fuck? I start being like, well, fucking let's make it better, bro. And then I start thinking, fuck, it's already good as shit, man. Look at what you doing. And I start measuring backwards. And I say, man, look, I did this, and I've done this, and holy shit, look at all of the fucking things, all of the stuff that I have fucking utterly crushed. And all of it happened because I was willing to get into a position where I talk to myself like I would hope one of my friends would talk to me. Where I talk to myself and allow my creator to talk to me how my creator intends to talk to me. Stuff like, get the fuck up. Let's be honest, man. If you're in a fucking battle for your life, and you've got your combat brothers next to you, you've got the people that are fighting for their lives and fighting for what you all believe in right next to you, and you fall down, does that person fucking just let you sit there? Or they fucking grab you by the scruff of your neck and fucking yank you back up and say, fight, motherfucker. That's what you need to do to yourself. You need to pick yourself up by the scruff of your neck and say, keep fighting, dog. Keep fucking doing it. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for a break or a slowdown in the action. And get the fuck back up and start stabbing everything in fucking front of you, metaphorically, obviously. And just make it happen, guys. I'm here to tell you that there are people in this live right now that have recently talked to me. There are people that will be shortly that have recently talked to me about major fucking struggles in their life. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. I am so fucking proud of you for fucking asking for help. Because what it tells me is that you fucking know that something needs to change. And you know, honestly, the other part of that is you know exactly what I'm going to say. At least most of it. You know, anything I offer is just going to be subtle variations of what you already know. Your creator, your soul is talking to you at all times, guys. And the reason why you hurt when you don't act on what it's telling you is because you're not creating the highest version of self at all times. You're not living up to your own expectations. And people are like, well, have lower expectations of yourself. Fuck that and fuck them. Fuck the people that say, oh, just lower the expectations you have of yourself. If you have some fucking high-ass expectations of yourself, that's your fucking creator and your conscience calling you to fucking live up to some shit that you know would be your best, most inspiring fucking killer life that you could have. And it hurts. That stress, that anxiety is there because you're not fucking doing it. So, the simple solution, as usual, because the solutions are simple, it's the actions that feel difficult, they just feel difficult. They're not really difficult. Is just to take action. I was listening to David Goggins yesterday, another one of my favorite motivational speakers. He was a Navy SEAL, and he talks about how there was a point in time in which he had to accept in his life that right before he breached a door, on so many occasions he can't count it, that he literally knew that there was a decent, good chance that he was going to break through that door and get fucking stitched up on the other side or fucking have his leg blown off or God fucking knows what. And that you just had to straight work that courage up and fucking kick that door down and fucking rush through that motherfucker, not like pussyfooting it around. That's what you have to do with your life. You could fucking get hit by a bus in traffic tomorrow. If you knew you were going to die in a week, what would you be doing now before you died? How would you change your behaviors? What would you regret? All right? So what I'm telling you is instead of sitting around in your fucking house being like, I can't believe you fucking did this again. Man, geez, I'm such a fucking loser. Wow, man, what the fuck is wrong with me? Here's the thing. You know. If you can fucking recognize that you're doing wrong, then that means that there is a good inside of you that's recognizing that. Grab a hold of that part of you. Stop focusing on the fucking bad part. Leave yourself the fuck alone. Stop being like, oh my God, man, I can't. What is wrong with me? And start being like, man, I know that this is wrong. Fuck this. I'm not doing this any fucking more. Be serious about it. Throw some fucking passion into it. Like, take yourself by the scruff of the neck, pick yourself the fuck up, hand yourself a fucking sword and a shield and say, get the fuck back in there and get stuck the fuck in. I don't know if you're aware of what that means when somebody says get stuck in. It's an old battle term. It's an old, like, swords and fucking shields battle term, all right? And the idea, like, goosebumps, it's like, straight up. The idea is that you get so fucking committed that you will get to the point where you are stuck in combat. And the only fucking way to exit combat would be to fucking win. Period. It's the whole burn the boat strategy. Sail to foreign shores. Land on the shores. Burn your fucking boats. We either die or we succeed. Fuck everything else. I want you to pick your shield up and pick your sword up and realize that you are a fucking warrior. You are a warrior in God's name. You're a warrior in your family's name. And you are a warrior to so many people that don't even fucking know that you, or like, that you don't even fucking know. People are watching right now. And you will inspire the fuck out of them and change their lives on an intrinsic and fucking profound level. Impact that you would never expect. Because you stand up now and do that. I know, I'm experiencing it right now. And I'm talking to people consistently that are like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it out of this hole I've dug for myself. And I'm like, I've been fucking worse, dog. I've been worse. I've been so much worse than so many people that talk to me and ask me for help and advice. And I just want you to get stuck the fuck in with your life. I want you to go all in, beast mode, 250 fucking percent. I want people to look in from the outside and be like, holy shit, where do they get all that fucking energy to do all that shit from? And you just say, I fucking love my life that fucking much. That you wake up and instead of hitting snooze 800 fucking times, you start being like, man, I really, really fucking want to get up and just live my life. Like when I wake up at fucking 2:30 because I have legitimately forgot to plug my phone in, and the first thing that went through my head was, I need to make sure my phone's plugged in. It was dead, mind you. And I had to wait for a few minutes to see what fucking time it was. But once I did, I was like, oh, sweet, man, my fucking brain set an alarm clock for me to make sure that their actual alarm clock was fucking working. Every one of you is a fucking warrior. Every fucking one of you guys is a warrior. Unquestionably. And I'll say it again because we've got a few more people fucking tuning in here now. I want you to pick your shield up. I want you to pick your sword up. And I want you to talk to yourself like a fucking man or a woman really talks to themselves. Not like a fucking timid little boy or little girl. Not like somebody who's afraid that somebody's opinion might hurt their fucking feelings. I want you to pick that shit up and say, I am a fucking warrior. I am a savage. You cannot fucking defeat me. The only person that can defeat me is me. And then I want you to charge into battle and get stuck the fuck in. Get so stuck in the battle of your life. Get so stuck in the combat of your fucking passion for life and what you want to fucking do and the impact you want to have that you cannot exit it. That you are so committed that it's impossible to run from now. And then when you're like, man, I can't keep fucking swinging this sword, you fucking think inside and you remember what a bad motherfucker you are and you keep fucking attacking. It isn't about how hard it is. It's about how you fucking talk to yourself. So who the fuck do you think you're talking to when you're going through it? Boom, right here, Mike. I wake up at 4 every day, don't need an alarm clock. My man. When you get to a certain point, that shit's unnecessary. That's fucking powerful stuff right there, man. I love that. And that shows, and especially too, because I don't know your whole story, man, and you don't know my entire story, but we know a decent amount of each other's story, dog. And I love that both of us have come full circle and accepted responsibility in life and how important that is. How profoundly fucking impactful and meaningful it is to be responsible. God, man, it's fucking mind-blowing how powerful it is for me. And I hope you feel the same way, dog, because I fucking love you, man. At any rate, I do need to go live on TikTok here real quick. It's just about 11:11, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off now, and we'll jump in on over there. And I appreciate all of you. Have a good day. Talk to you tomorrow. Oh, wait, we always got to give an invite here for you to try to change something. Let's talk to ourselves today. Instead of saying, man, I've got so much stuff on my list to do. What am I going to do? I'm so stressed. I want you to be like, fuck, man, that ain't shit. I'm about to crush this. And then go do it. Love y'all.